New York in 1919 was a stage, bright, loud, crowded, and hungry for attention. Every street felt like a performance, every neighborhood a world of its own. And in the middle of it all, Harlem was rising. Black families from the South poured into the city with hope in their pockets and ambition in their eyes. They found music, jobs, community, and something rare for the time: visibility. Harlem wasn't just a neighborhood, it was a declaration. But visibility comes with a price. White New Yorkers watched Harlem grow with a mix of fascination and fear. They saw Black soldiers returning from the war wearing their uniforms with pride. They saw Black newspapers gaining influence. They saw Black businesses thriving in ways they never expected. And jealousy began to simmer. The spark came in July when a Black man was accused of insulting a white woman on the street, a familiar lie used in city after city during the Red Summer. Crowds formed, rumors spread, and suddenly, New York, the city that prided itself on sophistication, looked just like every other American city in 1919. White mobs gathered near the Tenderloin district, shouting threats and daring Black residents to step outside. Police flooded the streets, but their presence only made things worse. They pushed Black residents back, arrested them without cause, and treated Harlem like a problem to be contained. But New York was different. Black residents didn't run, they didn't hide. They stood their ground, not with weapons, but with numbers, unity, and the confidence that came from finally being seen. Harlem residents confronted the mobs with a force the city didn't expect. They protected their blocks. They shielded their families. They refused to let New York turn them into victims, and the city took notice. Newspapers tried to twist the story, blaming rowdy Negro crowds for the violence. But Black journalists fired back, exposing the truth in print for the entire nation to read. For the first time, the narrative wasn't controlled by fear, it was challenged by fact. New York's riot didn't last long. It didn't leave the same scars as Chicago or Washington, but it revealed something powerful. Harlem wasn't just surviving the Red Summer, it was shaping the future. The city that wanted to be seen finally saw the truth: that Black New Yorkers were not a threat, not a burden, not a problem to be solved. They were a community rising in plain sight, and no amount of jealousy could dim their light. They tried to erase it, they tried to silence it, but we are still here, still telling the truth. If this episode challenged what you thought you knew, don't keep it to yourself. Push it forward. Start the conversation they tried to silence. This is Black Justice Untold. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.